Okay, so I thought I'd do a little morning reading, but before I begin, I'd like to say that I was like in a different setting filming this, and like I seen like a crushed spider on the floor, and I literally went, no, I'm out, bye. And like, yeah, I feel like that was a message before I did this reading, because I tapped into your energy, the collective's energy, and I'm getting this energy of relocating, moving, like planning on going one way in one direction in your life. One Direction could be significant. Maybe you just heard a One Direction song. But yeah, maybe you were planning on going in one direction, and then suddenly you see like a situation that's like this crushed spider, and it just makes you think, like I'm getting feelings of disgust, and then you just redirect and go a different route completely. So like, yeah, so like with this crushed spider, I'm getting feeling, so a situation where you felt disgust. I don't know what the spiritual meaning of spiders is, but I think it's actually supposed to be a positive thing. If you look it up, give me 2 seconds. So the spiritual meaning of spiders is creativity, patience, and feminine energy. So all of those has been crushed right now. So maybe you had a creative feminine energy in your life, and maybe they were quite patient, or maybe you've lost your patience. Maybe you're this feminine energy and you feel like you've gone straight into your masculine energy and you've lost your feminine side completely. And also maybe you feel less creative, and that is a sign to work on your sacral chakra, because sacral chakras are like creativity. Yeah. And when your sacral chakra is blocked, you can't create, and you're feeling blocked in coming up with new ideas, which is necessary in moving forward in life. So yeah, maybe this is a sign to eat some carrots, eat your oranges, wear orange, and get creative. Like, just paint a little picture, buy a colouring book, colour in, get a pen and paper, draw something, because all of that helps connect, well, realign your sacral chakra. And yeah. So yeah, anyway, that was how I began the reading. I'm just gonna stop and say, yeah, so the collective here has been struggling. You've had a lot of responsibilities and burdens that you've been carrying with you, and Spirit is sick and tired of this. Like, you don't have to carry all these burdens around with you. It's not, I know that they might be your responsibility, but it's not right or fair as a human on this planet to carry all these burdens when you're just one person. And we were never really put on this earth to carry all these burdens. These burdens were all put on us by other people, and other people creating responsibilities for us. And I'm getting that your spirit is sick and tired of this. And yeah, this is a sign to literally pay full attention to yourself, giving yourself love, self-love, self-care, pour into yourself, drink more water, that's what I'm getting. This is really specific, but get one of those incense fountains, like, you know, the little cones that you have to buy, the incense cones, and you put it in like a little special fancy holder, and the smoke dribbles down like a fountain. This could be a sign to get one of those, because it can make your environment so peaceful. and maybe even like a water fountain. And I know if you have pets, because I'm being drawn to the animal, my cat's just walked in as I said that, getting your pet a like water fountain to like, because I know that some pets like clean water. I have cats, so that's the same, that's the thing with cats. And if it's like coming out of a tap, it looks like fresh water, so they like to drink it that way. And maybe this is like really specific, but it's an amplified message if this resonates with you. But maybe you have a pet right now and you're worried about them not drinking enough water. But this is also a sign for you to drink more water. And I'm hearing as within, so without. So maybe like if you drink more water, then the people around you will naturally align to that energy. Make sure you're drinking like 2 litres a day, especially with it getting warmer. Unhappy families. I'm getting a cancelled celebration. This could be a cancelled graduation, cancelled wedding, cancelled party. A cancelled celebration scenario for the future. Cancelled baptism. Cancelled. I feel like cancelled baptism would be serious. Imagine that. Mercury retrograde though, so I think like, because Mercury retrograde, cancelled plans, delays, things, that could be why. So that's interesting that this was hidden behind this. So the Five of Pentacles is the card of poverty, financial difficulty, and it's regarding a love situation. So it's like love and finances come hand in hand with this card. So like, I'm getting that there's been a love situation that has really caused you to struggle financially. But with the Justice card being hidden behind it, I think there is a lot of justice coming to the situation and positivity that you don't see yet, but it is coming out because it has to. And what goes down must come up. And if you look, this man's like on crutches. This woman's got like a blanket, a cloak around her, and it's got holes in it. So maybe like, I'm getting that if you're the masculine energy not gender, you could be feeling a bit like this guy right now. And if you're the feminine energy not gender, maybe you've been walking around with a blanket with holes in. I don't know, you could be feeling like her right now. But justice will come from the situation. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to start reading it from here. So there's been a pause, something that you've had to let go and surrender. Something in your life has literally been put on pause. And maybe this is to do with the redirection that I said earlier. My mind went blank for a second. So something about having a lack of clarity, your third eye chakra, maybe even your crown. Put some extra special protection around those. You could be feeling foggy-headed, cloudy mind, can't talk. Mercury retrograde. But yeah, I'm getting that this pause and surrender, this release energy, because you've had to let go of something, was because of a toxic attachment. It was because of an addiction that you had to a person or a thing. And I'm getting this devil energy quite strongly being what you've released, or what has caused you to be in this blocked, stagnant energy and not be moving forward with the Nine of Wands. The Knight of Wands. I said Nine of Wands. Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is like this fast energy, because it's like on a horse. It's flirty energy. So maybe you've lost your flirt, you've lost your game, you've lost your passion, and you've been forced to pause because of this devil energy and this toxicity and this toxic environment, toxic attachment, which could be the reason why you're experiencing this delay, this cancelled plans, this unhappy family situation. And this is really specific, but I'm getting something about Egypt being specific. Maybe you've been on holiday to Egypt. Maybe you want to go to Egypt. It's also quite hot, so I'm getting hot weather, warm weather being significant. Maybe you're looking on going on holiday. I'm fanning myself because it's so hot. But yeah, I'm getting that. Yeah. So pause, letting go, surrender, because surrendering this toxic attachment, this devil energy, because you feel like you can't move forward with this passionate energy that you have to drive towards your goals. That's been all put on pause. And then in this hand we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, which is lies, deception. Someone's lied to you. Someone's really lied to you. And I feel like for this person, you're like really in this toxic energy. Like the person who lied is really toxic, like really not good for you. If you stay in this energy, you'll stay stuck and stagnant, like the Hanged Man. He's literally hanging by his foot. I'm getting something about your foot being significant. Your left foot being significant. I'm assuming that's the left. I think that's the left. I don't know. I said 9 of Wands, didn't I? So 9 of Wands is actually standing, like everything's like crushed you down and you're literally grabbing onto one final bit of strength that you have to keep pushing forward. So maybe that's how you're feeling right now. The 10 of Wands earlier, all the burdens that you're carrying, all these burdens that you're carrying is because of the lies and the deception and the toxicity. We're getting arguments, love, hate. So quite literally like the up-down cycle, the roller coaster ride. Addictions. You could be addicted to alcohol or drugs. You could be addicted to you could be addicted to pain. You could be addicted to you could have feelings of low self-worth and feel like you're not deserving of better things. So with this is like from like I'm sighing. I'm getting this really like you're sick and tired of this collective energy. Like you're sick and tired of this. You're like, oh, tell me something I don't know. Or like, tell me something good. I promise it will come. With the Justice card being hidden behind the poverty and 5 of Pentacles energy, you will be getting justice. So don't worry. Have faith. If you watched my previous video, that was all about having faith. And yeah, so I'm getting with this lies and deception energy. And then the 7 of Cups behind it, that's like choices. So maybe you've been told multiple little lies, little white lies, and you don't know. But I'm getting some of them might have been quite big. I just got cut off there because a timer went off. Someone doesn't want me to say this message to you. Someone doesn't want me to communicate this message, and I think it's the karmic toxic energy. And the timer was so weird because I don't remember actually setting that timer, so it's just gone off on its own. There could be something that you're forgetting to do and you're supposed to do. There's something that you need to do and you're forgetting. So remember that. You could be running out of time here. Maybe that's it. The time has gone off because you're being told the time is now to take action. Don't stay stuck and stagnant forever. Stagnant. I said stagnant. So maybe you feel like you're sagging into your chair right now. Maybe you're feeling like you're sulking, sagging. Anyway, little white lies, big lies too. Some of them were quite serious. You're getting a range of different kind of lies here, and you don't know which is the truth. They all seem like a lie, to be honest with you. I think you've been told 100 different, 100, same thing. You're being told multiple different sides of the same story. And like the reason why you can tell that someone's lying is because little things aren't adding up. They're not staying the same. When someone's lying, they forget their own story, especially when you've told it 100 times, 7 times. You could have 7 different types of the same story. My cat's just meowed. 2 seconds. I'm so sorry. I just got cut off. Sorry. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, this karmic energy doesn't want me to speak this message. Someone's really angry because my cats were like meowing. Really, like, they never meow that much, and I was really nervous. I had to end the video. I've never heard them meow that much. But they're fine. I think they're just playing. So maybe some... Oh my god. Right, so with that, I dropped my cards in the process. So yeah, with that, I think what I am getting is this could be really specific. I'm hearing false pregnancy. That's quite serious. This is definitely the devil energy that we had earlier. So maybe like someone's just said, the little white lies and the big lies, someone's panicked and said something like serious to the collective. Someone said something. My cat's meowing again. I don't know what to do here. Someone's really panicked here, and like it was like a cry for help. And it was a false alarm. That's what I'm getting. They were playing. Like, my cat was just playing. They were really crying, screaming for help. Made you really worry and, like, run fast. Like, come with this passionate energy. Drop everything just to leave and, like, help them. Only to find out that it was the biggest little white lie that you've ever heard in your life. So, a massive lie. Maybe this person thought it was a little white lie and they're brushing it off like it was a little white lie, but you know that it's not. And with the 2 of Swords behind it, I'm getting that you're blinded to the truth. He's holding swords. 2 swords. There's 2 truths here. There could be 2 situations that are really making you anxious and nervous. And you can't see clearly because you're absolutely blinded by these lies, deceptions. This toxic energy that's literally like, it could be your mum, it could be your partner, it could be your best friend. Doesn't sound like a best friend though. It could be, I'm not really getting co-worker. It could be a co-worker though, but I'm not really getting co-worker. It could be a co-worker. We'll just say could be a co-worker. I think it'll be for a small percentage of you if it is. Maybe like 1%. But yeah, you're absolutely blinded to this truth. This person is this toxic energy is literally thriving. They're happy to see you in this energy of dropping everything just to run to them at their beck and call, just to help them. only for them to just say that it was like a false alarm. This is so strange. I keep getting text messages. Why is this reading getting interrupted so much? Maybe you feel like you've been trying to like watch or do something peacefully at home and someone keeps interrupting you, and this is really a call for you to set some strict boundaries, protect your peace, and pour into that self-love and self-care with that Ace of Cups card that came earlier. I think this is a serious thing, to be honest with you. You don't want to be around that toxic energy. Somebody crying, like my cats were just crying before. Like, I've never heard them cry like that. So maybe someone's really like done some serious like crying, said some serious things that got you really worried about their health and safety. Because I was worried about their health and safety, and I literally dropped everything and I ran to go see if they were okay, because nobody wants to see someone hurt. But I am getting that manipulative, toxic devil energy. Not that my cats are manipulative, but I'm just saying, when it's coming through in this reading, and they were just playing with a little ball. So someone's told you something that's really made you panic and worry, and you've like ran there to save them, and they were just playing, they were just messing. It was just a lie, a little white lie, a big lie. Cheating, third party. This is a third party situation. You could be in a third party situation. I'm being drawn to the fact that this man is holding one stick. There's another stick there next to his arm that he's not holding on to, and he's left one stick behind. I'm getting, you need to hold on to yourself here in this situation, not the person that you're with. And it sounds like there is a third party situation here. You need to hold on to yourself, pour into that self-love, self-care. Another really specific thing, you could have an item of clothing that is, or even like a bit of fabric that is black and yellow patterns. I'm getting that diamond pattern. Black and yellow shirt. Black and yellow. Oh my god, isn't that a song? Black and yellow, black and yellow. That is a song. Yeah, maybe you've just heard that song. Maybe that song is really significant and unlocks a past memory. Because I know that for me, that song is really a nostalgic song. You need to move on. Spirit is really calling you here to move on. Do not stay stuck and stagnant in this devil energy, this toxic environment. This toxic, could be a work situation, but I am getting that this is a house situation here with the unhappy families coming through before. And with the relocation at the start, you are being called to relocate. So this is getting out of the situation, leaving the toxicity behind, whether that's staying in temporary accommodation, going on holiday for a temporary getaway until things cool down. I'm not getting that things are going to cool down from this devil energy, because you had the Hanged Man and the devil energy. The Hanged Man was in front. If you stay stuck in that devil energy, you're gonna manifest the Hanged Man, and that is really not good. And this is why you need to pour into self-love, self-care. If you remember, the Knight of Wands was behind that card, and that's like a flirty, fiery, passionate energy, goal-driven, goal-orientated, full of energy, full of life. And that was behind the devil energy. You need to let go, release that devil energy in order to manifest your flirty, passionate, fiery self again. Anyway, going back to the poverty card with the 5 of Pentacles that I said. Now we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. If you don't leave a situation, you will lose everything. Upright, this is everything. Everything you could possibly want and have and need. Properties, jobs, riches. There's 2 dogs in this card. There's a child, a son. A son could be significant. Friends. There's 2 men. Could be a woman, I don't know. Energies, not gender. There's like an old man in this card too. So if you stay stuck and stagnant, you will lose everything. So this is really serious. You'll lose your property. Your job will be stagnant. I'm getting that. So I thought that was that yellow and black pattern again. So that's really significant, but it's actually black and white. So maybe you think that something has a grey area. Maybe you think that you can try and find some positives out of a situation, make light of a situation, be like, oh, actually, it's not really that bad, it's normal, you're making excuses, it's black and white here. This situation is black and white. You're either being deceived or you're not, and you are. And I am hearing to say to the collective that this is a collective reading. So if anything doesn't apply to you and you're getting really upset by it, don't accept it as your truth, because you're in control of your own life at the end of the day. But with the 10 of Pentacles reverse, I am really getting this move, relocate, get out now. That's the situation that I'm hearing. Because if you don't, going back to the devil energy, this is the pentagram. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't know. You know that star thing, that little symbol? I don't actually know what it's called, but it's reversed, and I know that that's like the devil. When it's reversed, it's like the devil, isn't it? So we had the devil card earlier. All of these pentacles are showing in reverse. So your life could be positive if you get out with the justice card earlier, but because this is reversed, if you stay stuck and stagnant, your surrounding energies, the people around your life are all gonna embody this devil energy. At the end of the day, you are what you attract, and if you don't give yourself that self-love, self-care, it'll manifest in your surroundings as within, so without. What I heard earlier, I don't even know if that's the right quote, but I seen 1111 earlier. You could be seeing a lot of 1111s. 1212 and 1213 could also be significant. That could be a significant time. It could be 222 on the timer as well. Could just be something that you're seeing around a lot. I am getting that you will be getting your wish fulfillment. You're just in time in catching on to this, and everything's happening in divine timing, but it's time for you now to act now and make the decision if you want to make that change in your life. So to avoid this devil energy, you have to act now, but you're not late in finding this you're not late in finding this information out. Yeah. I'm going to close this reading because there was a lot of disturbances. And I feel like I've got the message across fine. I hope I have. Lack of communication. Don't talk. No contact. And this is like the card of speed. It's asking you to act now. Cut all forms of communication. cut all ties with these relationships. One's meaning relationships. And it doesn't mean like love relationships. These can be platonic. These can be work related as well. I am getting 1% work related. Friends, family, acquaintances. I'm getting cut the ties, cut the contact, pour into yourself. And act fast, act now. I am also getting that it could be a slow process to eventually clear out all these relationships. But the sooner you act and the more, if you act now, I'm getting that there's no other way. This is the only way. This is the way. You have to like act now. Anyway, that was a really serious message. I kind of wanted to end on a positive note. So I am going to pull another card just because I don't like how serious it's ending. Oh my god, brilliant! So yeah, this is a positive card. I am getting that you're going to reconcile with your broken heart. I am hearing that this collective has a broken heart, but it will be mended. You will reconcile. You will reconcile with yourself. You will find love again. You will find positive relationships again. You will come back around from this financial burden, this financial difficulty you've been facing. It might feel like you've been stabbed in the heart, but the knives will eventually fall out. As long as you're pouring into yourself, your love. Heart chakra could be significant. You could wear green, eat green foods, do your yoga poses. But yeah, this is positive. I like that. Happy ending. Okay, thank you.